John Kennedy and Lyndon Johnson didn't start out as space enthusiasts. As career politicians, their business was promoting practical solutions to earthbound challenges. But the men who would come to be known as America's space presidents were quick to recognize the opportunities of an American space age. While others dreamed of the stars, they imagined the changes that investments in space technology could deliver at warp speed, driving America toward a more modern, forward-thinking, merit-based, and prosperous future. In particular, the space industry could be used to remake the American South into everything it was not at the dawn of the 1960s. When JFK toured Cape Canaveral on November 16, 1963, he was stunned to see what a gargantuan, well-funded, centralized federal project could achieve in breakneck time. In the eyes of the rest of the nation, the southern states had stagnated in every way. Economically, agriculture was by far their leading industry, dominated by a system not far from the plantation model, with subsistence sharecroppers working the fields of large landowners. Other southern industries, including textiles and steelmaking, centered in Alabama, changed very little in at least half a century. This lack of economic progress stymied social progress, locking the South into a cycle of prejudice, segregation, and racial abuse that was unlikely to end without major, systemic changes across the region. This is the socio-political moment Brian Odom and Stephen Waring began exploring in their 2019 award-winning book, NASA and the Long Civil Rights Movement, which illuminated the crucial relationship between space race spending and improved conditions for African Americans in the South. This second volume continues tracing the subtleties of that connection while expanding the discussion to NASA's effects across the breadth of Southern life and culture, and the resentments that sometimes followed. When Alan Shepard and John Glenn undertook NASA's earliest manned flights in 1961 and 1962, respectively, space research and preparation were generally mid-Atlantic endeavors.